तदबीर के हजारों सपने हैं।
धन्यवाद।
तो आदरणीय सभापति महोदय, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। Thank you so very much.
Thank you very much.
I thank you, Honorable Deputy Speaker, sir, for the time given to me to speak on the budget 2022-23 on behalf of my party. I compliment the Finance Minister for presenting a forward-looking and growth-oriented budget that strengthens the drivers of long-term development. It builds on last year's budget and scores high on several counts: consistency, COPEX-led growth, transparency in numbers, energizing many of the stressed sectors, and continues the focus on simplifying taxation policies. The budget provides a blueprint for steering the economy towards a sustained high-growth trajectory and aims to lay a strong foundation to steer the Indian economy towards Amrit Kal for the next 25 years, from India at 75 to India at 100. The Finance Minister has highlighted a framework for growth by focusing on 4 key themes. 1. Public investment for building modern infrastructure under PM Gati Shakti. 2. Inclusive development. 3. Productivity and investment. Sunrise opportunities, energy transition, and climate action. And 4. Financing of investments. Additionally, the Honourable Minister has announced several tax and regulatory measures which should go a long way towards removing difficulties faced by taxpayers, reducing litigation, providing certainty, and widening the tax base. Policy measures have also been introduced to increase the flow of private investment in India. Of course, efficient and timely execution will be the key. And this is also where the government estimates that gains from supply-side reforms and easing of regulations may boost growth. The emphasis on infrastructure spending reforms, various supportive schemes such as PLI and digitalization are expected to boost investment and kickstart the virtuous cycle of investment, employment, income, and demand. In fact, the digitalization theme will be the backbone for new investments in education, healthcare, agriculture, banking, payments, and will also streamline government payments and procurements. Availability of fiscal space to ramp up capital spending, easing supply chain constraints, and synchronize global growth, resulting in strong exports, will further boost the growth momentum. A well-coordinated monetary and fiscal policy will ensure a sustained recovery, and measures such as swift payments, resolution of disputes and arbitration, and improved logistical efficiencies are likely to enhance the ease of doing business and boost investors' confidence. I also note that the government's thrust on mindful and deliberate use of resources is visible as the FM has proposed long-term and short-term actions towards a sustainable development. What is truly commendable is the announcement of targeted policies and specific sectors to support their recovery and boost growth in sectors with opportunities. This will help improve productivity, reduce fragmented growth, and create job opportunities. The contribution of the pharmaceuticals and healthcare industry have been well acknowledged, especially the speed and coverage of vaccination and improvement in the healthcare infrastructure. The key announcements include creating a robust national digital health ecosystem through extensive use of technology and launching the National Tele-Mental Health Program. Mission Shakti, Mission Vatsalaya, Saksham Anganwadi, and Poshan 2 were recently launched to provide integrated benefit to women and children. Genomics and pharmaceuticals have been noted as sectors contributing to sustainable development. With this, the sector should benefit from the future government policies. There are several forward-looking measures in the budget 22.
No, please try to conclude.
Well, just 1 minute, sir. Which build on vision set out by the previous budgets and are expected to put the economy on accelerated growth path after the impact caused by the pandemic. To sum up, amendments in tax law to bring about sustainable growth, infrastructure investment, focus on R&D spending, nurturing incentives to core sectors including manufacturing services, tapping the huge experience of running captive centers are some of the priority items on the agenda of the government. Ease of tax compliance,
Yes.
simplification and digitization are the cornerstones to enhance the ease of doing business in India. I remain optimistic towards sustained growth. However, I must caution the government that in a complex country with a huge population like ours, there is no place for complacency, much less hubris, and only sabka vishwas or sabka prayas can
Dhanyawad.
make us realize our dreams. A case in point, sir, is the absence of even the mention of the welfare schemes concerning the minorities, although the fact is that there are various schemes for their benefit. Example, the Hunar Haat scheme of the Minority Affairs Ministry, the modernization of madrasas, the exhortation by the Honorable Prime Minister to the students to hold the Quran in one hand and the computer in the other, etc. I remain optimistic, therefore, that in future the government will be more amenable towards the uplift of the minorities who constitute a whopping 25 to 30 crores of citizens of
Yes.
our great nation. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Sri Rajiv Pradap Rudy ji.